Let's get it
That's the best.
started.
All right,
Where
so
were
it's
you
been
again?
it's been a while since we've gathered, and the last time you guys used enough military force to bring down something that should have been way more of a threat, but you know, when you have several ballistas and a catapult, you know,
We
things die.
prepared.
You did
We
prepare.
prepared. Give us that credit. We had a plan. We prepared.
You did have a plan, you did prepare, and it paid off. I was actually...
Yeah.
It's just like the one time when I got only slightly disappointed in a Star Wars campaign I was running, when the party decided to save up all their high-grade explosives and just chuck them at the final boss. And
Good
end the
plan.
fight
Let's keep
in,
that
like, 3 turns. Not rounds, turns.
mind. Look, sometimes D&D feels less like a tabletop game, more like a video game.
Sometimes it does. I mean, especially if we ever decide to play 4E.
Surely you've built contingencies for a repeat offense, right?
No! No, because I abide by the rules. And I'm sorry, but no matter how much force power you have, explosives are a better ally than the Force. Yoda was a piece of shit. He was wrong.
All right.
No,
I mean,
explosives are not a
Force house
powerful ally.
grenades.
Or, explosives are a powerful ally.
Explosive force.
It was explosive force.
Was that you need a grenade? I got that. I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, so the secret to learn from this is to make the next boss of a Star Wars campaign that gets run a force user that uses force pushes to force push grenades.
The thing is, how do you use it as a reaction?
We can figure that
Reflex
out.
save?
Okay. We'll
Oh, no,
we'll look
that
at the
part
rules.
is-
the grenade.
Oh, that part's fine. Don't care about that part. You can there's force reactions you can use for that. But also just like I just mean just like use the force to suspend a grenade with the pin hanging in it just enough and then drop it on someone.
Again, that just requires some rules
like
fuckery
two-
that I don't know if they're in the
two-
rules. But anyway, okay, so you guys are at Belly Tear. And where do you guys want to go?
Um,
Well, so I believe that Strax said that he had a plan.
He did have a plan, and it was executed.
Yeah.
And you guys are free to roam about.
You sure? All right.
Yeah?
All right.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It was
it good?
it was actually a lot simpler than
Okay. All right, cool. No, fair enough.
Good. It's a good thing I came up with that replacement plan at the last minute, because all the other ones, oh god, oof.
we blew up the cap.
We dodged many
Should-
bullets.
Should we then? We have something to return to the military, the fucking cannon or whatever.
Yes, that would be going to Stone Rage Mountain. However,
Yeah.
you also have a certain bounty on someone's head that could be investigated while you're on the way.
That is correct. That was a thing that we were going to look into of
Did you?
mug
Okay.
situation.
Look
We
everywhere.
needed to look into there's a potential to look into Mug's falsely accused thing.
Yes.
The thing, but you guys remember what happened? Yes.
No, I remember the thing. I'm just very tired and my brain is not here and
Yeah.
I'm trying to exfoliate details.
I know it down to the smallest detail. I know Mug is a player character, and there's this bad guy, and they live somewhere, and probably have a family,
Perfect. All right.
and a fluffy dog named Pablo.
Hey, Bob.
Bubble.
When did this turn from being like recapping to probably to literally a gag from Psych?
Somewhere around the time that I lost control of the campaign, which was probably
No.
before.
Which is when we hunted
It
the
would definitely
dragon.
happen way before this episode.
No. So
Oh,
who's
I
on
feel like-
first base?
No,
Oh,
that's it.
oh, no,
So you guys are sailing on the sea.
No. It's on shortstop.
No,
I was like, I
no,
know
I'm not
It's
doing
time for me-
this.
It's time for me to introduce my second character sheet for Dixon Cider, the level 20 bard from the earlier side campaign.
All right,
No,
so
he's on first.
It's a bit of a travel.
No, bits
anyone
on,
want to do anything on the high seas while you're sailing? Because you guys are going to Ulk Mulag Hold, because you know that's where the Okay, so I have this in the session notes. Okay. So
okay, all right, good start.
Saved.
Look, I'm
Session
mentally
notes,
drained.
good start.
Fuck yeah.
I am mentally drained, and he just said the phrase, "Is there anything you want to do on the high seas?" And my brain just defaulted to the worst possible answer.
what?
Orange flavor?
No, read the chat.
All right, let's see this.
Damn it.
All right. Anyway, so Mug,
No.
you. I wasn't gonna ask you something. I was gonna tell you the information.
Okay.
Okay, so Mug has been framed for some crimes, and that's why he. Stop it! What is so funny?
He's laughing at my laughing.
Okay, by one of my
Alright.
Greeny's chat did not show up on Roll20 right away. I looked at the chat in the campaign chat, and I see the picture of the comic strip, and that's what I thought Greeny posted. Then I realized it wasn't Greeny that posted that. So Greeny's post actually did surface on Roll20.
I have not seen the comic in the campaign chat.
Here.
Is it okay? It's the boners and the Joker. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna.
Oh no, I don't care about that. It's
just Greeny just going immediately to your
yeah.
mother.
No, not even that. I don't fucking know what's up. It's fine.
All right. Anyway, so everyone
fine.
breathe. Mug.
Alright. So on Who Framed Mugger Rabbit?
Okay. Joker's gotten into some edibles.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's really scary.
Legally, I can't. So yeah.
Legally, you can't?
I work in medical. I
Oh,
can't.
that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that
Despite
sucks.
Florida
Anyway.
being Florida.
Well, so obviously he just gets bath salts. Anyway.
Oh, that's. Yeah, that made me cringe in like 5 different ways.
You know.
Oh no. Yeah, no, just crunch directly into the bath salts. That's
Anyway, so Mug, you've been framed for the murder of your former superior officer, and the explosion of the warehouse that you were at is what caused you to eventually go into hiding and find your way onto the Silent Ferry. The person who's posted a bounty for you is named Gobus, who is newly promoted to the position that your superior officer was in.
Do I roll a or I guess do you roll a like lore check or something like that to?
I
see if
could.
even-
What do you want? What details do you want to narrow down about this?
Well, I guess just like, have I met the guy? Do I know anything?
Yes,
have
you
I
do
ever...
know the guy. You and him worked under the lieutenant that was killed.
Okay. So it's like you're basically just like like whatever details I can remember or something. I just it's been a while.
It has been a while, and I also do want to remind you of one of the orcish. Since you do know this orc lore, you do know that if it comes down to it, you can challenge him to single combat for the information about the bounty if you need to. But first, you will have to find him. Anyway.
And as we all know, the ritualistic name for this orcish single combat is snooze snoo. Anyhow.
Oh god, no.
While you're on the sea, you see in the distance a large ship. It has 6 masts. 3 big ones and 3 smaller ones.
Oh, snap.
As William looks through his
Quick math.
spyglass, he spots bombards on the deck.
Oh, shit.
That's a big boat.
Star Wars Bombard Racing.
Oh, shit.
And
I
Darth
forgot the name
Vader's
of the
aboard.
ship. I know this ship, but I forgot the name.
that's the Maelstrom.
The Maelstrom.
Yes.
The
Also known as
also
the Grand Admiral
Oh.
ship.
known as the We Gonna Die.
Yeah, shout to
That's
the
true.
crew. The Maelstrom's ahead. I repeat, Grand Admiral Varlig is ahead.
Oh,
Dang.
okay,
I was
we
gonna say
should.
Maelstrom's ahead, but it's a pretty sweet day.
Oh, Mug, since you are from these parts, you know exactly how bad this could go.
Well,
You've heard tales of ships being turned into the Halshal version of Swiss cheese, perforated by
Twice.
Coincidence.
bombard ammunition.
yeah. Halshal Swiss cheese, coincidentally
I-
referred to as Swiss cheese. No relation.
Switzerland.
Not from Switzerland. Just a guy named Swiss invented it. Some gnome named Swiss.
Well, actually,
Okay,
Swiss
anyway,
cheese is peanut
while
butter,
I
so
steal that
it's basically
idea-
like a Swiss roll.
You're
Well, I-
welcome.
While I steal, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
No,
The
the
cat-
cat. It took me a minute to realize why it wouldn't be called Swiss cheese in Halshal.
I didn't notice
I
that.
was-
I know, I was whoosh,
Oh.
but
I've been playing through the original Final Fantasy VII, and there's a part at the beginning where it's like, "What meal would you like?" And one of them's Korean barbecue. And it's like,
how the fuck did
wait
that
a
work?
second.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously,
Let's still
the
do that.
ancient
It's
Final
like that.
Fantasy land of North Korea. Okay, now I probably should not have said that. Anyway,
No.
so
Cut this and edit it.
we don't edit.
so, yeah,
Actually, we do, but okay, well, I do, but not that much.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
all right.
so
I'm gonna make sure that we definitely have to cut this because that's Kim Jong unfortunate.
okay, that I'm not cutting.
Now for this was sponsored by DJ Not Nice.
So you see the ship heading towards you because it is, heading on
Oh,
that
shit.
course anyway. And the captain, he starts looking at all of you. Okay, well,
Jonathan did it.
this could go very bad. But being Cradonian, I'm sure I can help us get out of this. And just make sure you're ready to make a hasty retreat.
Yep.
what kind of power does our ship have? Is there any like steam to it, or is it just like pure sails?
Sails.
Okay.
Not enough.
Have an Alaria.
The answer is yeah. The answer is not enough.
You see, what we do is we just tell Alara, you bet you couldn't push the ship faster than the Maelstrom is chasing us. And she'll be like, bet, and push it farther.
Clearly.
We have nothing to worry about. There's no reason they'd be aggressive that we know of.
I throw whoever said that comment at the ship.
It was Strax.
Why would they be aggressive?
Yeah. I feel. Sorry, I
Wait,
feel like the best way to
that's actually a legit question. Why would they be aggressive?
Hopefully they
Yes.
won't be. Maybe Varolgo had like a bad sandwich this morning.
I wasn't thinking they were, but then the captain was all freaked out, and so now I'm secondhand freaked out.
Okay,
And now
good.
the captain
Look.
is like, look, what did you do? What did we all do?
Nothing. We haven't done anything. I hope you guys haven't done anything. But
Nope.
I have heard tales that the Grand Admiral is getting a little axe swingy, for lack of a better term. So be on your best behavior, and
Let's take a low deck.
hopefully everything will go fine.
Yep. Hopefully everything will go just fine. Yeah, I think that what's it called? God, what the fuck is the name of my character? Oh no.
Kieran?
Yeah, I think the best way to explain Kieran's situation right now is that Kieran isn't saying shit.
Wise decision.
Normally
wise
he's
decision.
like, well, yeah, no, exactly. But like, Kieran's a very active, talkative person a lot of the times. The fact that he isn't saying shit right now is like, oh.
So, as you see the Maelstrom get closer, you see the crew on the deck starting to man the bombards. You also see a few crew blowing gusts of wind into the sails.
We get
And-
farther their fields aggressively.
You see one person on the deck kind of cup her hands. It's like an orc. And she goes, "Unidentified ship. Prepare to be boarded on orders of the Grand Admiral."
We'd be identified if you just asked, but we're okay with this.
Nope.
What?
Shut up. We're okay with this. Prepared for boarding.
What?
Prepared, not prepare.
She's
Prepared.
very far away.
Prepared.
What?
So the ship, you eventually
God.
slow your ship down. The Maelstrom pulls up next to you. A boarding plank is situated between the two of your ships. And from the below decks emerges a tall human with blonde, like really bright blonde hair. It's kind of just you don't know how, but it's just kind of blowing upward very gently in a non-existent breeze.
We found a protagonist.
And
Oh, God.
his eyes spark
This is a
Little-
self-insert.
with little lightning bolts, with like little pips of thunder or lightning.
Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning, and the thunder.
He has a single axe on his person, and of course, the clothes that he wears. But
I don't know.
He-
At this point, you're in the detail.
he walks across the plank and onto the Silent Ferry. Who's in charge of this ship?
The entire crew collectively points at Captain Manfred.
Oh, yes, hi, that's me, Grand Admiral. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. But, gotta inspect this ship. You guys aren't, smuggling any Credonian goods, are you? Nope, not smuggling any goods at all, Grand Admiral. As you can see, I am Credonian. And we also have another Credonian on board the ship.
Out of character question.
What?
Would our currently requisited damaged goods that would be bringing to Credonia be considered smuggling goods?
Let's find out.
Let's not
They
find
are
out.
now.
William pipes up.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
will say,
let's please.
we have requisitioned a damaged Credonian bombard that we are on our way to return.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes, we did a very to help out. God, Kieran knows the answer and wouldn't be stuttering on this right
belly
now.
tear?
Helping out by taking out the dragon turtle. Belly tear. We helped out belly tear by taking out a dragon turtle, and then requisiting its hoard. It included this bombard.
Huh.
And Captain Simone Monia may vouch for us.
Ah, Captain Monia. That's good. I was actually just about to see her about that dragon turtle. He smiles. Huh. Well, Looks like you boys and girls have done my job. I was gonna deal with that nasty beastie myself. But,
We are glad to assist.
oh. Thank you for taking that out, and, yeah, I guess I'll let you be on your way then. And he goes back over the plank to the maelstrom. The plank goes back onto the maelstrom, and the ship sails off.
Man the catapults, everyone, after them!
Nope. Fuck no.
No.
Realistically, I think what happens is that William and Kieran in tandem both let out the largest sighs of relief you've ever seen them produce.
I could have taken him, Ilaria says.
Alaria.
What?
You could not have taken.
You are correct. That is not for anyone to test or prove.
Colette pops her head out of the underside of the ship and goes, I was almost done with the waffle, though, but, okay.
Let's just be very thankful, crew, that he decided to have some mercy.
We talked about cheesing final bosses. I feel like at this rate, we're going to cheese the final boss of this campaign with waffles.
He seems too angry to enjoy waffles.
Yeah, I did pretty good with the turtle with the waffle, though.
You did. That is
Yeah,
true.
Thankfully, instead of waffles, we got through it all by just waffling.
I mean, to be fair, we both waffled that and then also waffled that. It was like the perfect 1-2 punch.
Do you guys want to stop at Thimblefin Port or just sail straight to Ulkmolog?
Just sailing straight forth to Ulkmolog seems like a good thing to do. Kieran would like to just maybe take because Kieran is this kind of frantic. Just check where the captain's crew was on the ship and make sure that things are still in place that they're supposed to be.
No. None of the crew went on the ship. It was just the Grand Admiral himself.
Yeah, and just making sure that the Grand Admiral didn't leave anything on the ship.
Nope.
There wasn't
He just
okay,
took
cool.
a shit right on the deck.
Well,
There's the pig there.
The only thing that was really there was a slightly damp spot wherever he stepped.
geez. All right, yeah, fair enough.
I really hope that means seawater and not
That means seawater and not anything else, Cassie.
Just marking his territory every boat he walks on.
Lifted his leg up like a dog. Anyway,
Yeah, really taking the piss out of people.
y'all are in Ulkmolog Hold now. The port itself is...
You know what they say when Vargo shows up? You're in trouble.
The port has 20-foot high wooden walls surrounding the city, kind of making a sort of kind of like a weird barrier where you have to the docks are kind of outside the walls, and then you have to go through this tunnel to go into the city itself.
I promise I'm listening.
I promise I'm not.
I don't see
PoopRat, how you doing, man?
I'm alright.
You enjoying this? you good?
Fuck, why did that give me so good? That's good. You're good. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
We went straight from P jokes, dude. Now talking to PoopRat. I'm just.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just the I'm good.
He's good.
I'm good.
All right, you two. Okay, you are in
Trouble.
Ulkmolog Hold. You're at the docks. You can see orcs that are wearing... Most of them are wearing the same type of tribal tattoos on their face. And Mug, of course, you know that is the mark of the Ulkmolog clan. And they're hustling and bustling. They're unloading goods from ships. They're loading goods onto ships, preparing to set sail. You all look kind of out of place as a, well, except Mug and Grognak.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, no,
I
just
was
those
gonna
two.
say, like, can I, like, Orc Lord? I was going to say Orc Lord check. I forget how, well, what they care about, like, the tribe I'm from, and if I'm in trouble if they see me and recognize me. Do I have to roll
You
that,
can
or
probably, you might have to disguise yourself with the face paint that they wear, but you think you might be fine if you don't.
Right.
So, what do you guys want to do to pursue this lead?
Yeah, Mug, how do we want to go about this?
Yeah, Mug.
Why am I suddenly the ideas guy?
Because this is for your character and for like this is to get them off your case.
Fair, but I did not have a plan. I was not aware I needed to come up with one just now.
Yeah,
Too
Mug,
busy
what's the
being a
point?
hyena.
Look. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, at
Nope,
least
can't,
4 of you here.
can't pop off from that. Nope.
Yeah, like, I'm just sitting here like 4 of you here know that if I have to come up with a plan, this will not end well.
Well, I mean,
Or,
okay,
three-
here's the deal. You are basically like if you get like if they like pick up on you and decide to like try to arrest you, that's not good. But you need to find the person that's trying to get you arrested and challenge him to single combat to clear your name with the proper information.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we should try to find that guy. And you would know, your character would likely know where to start looking, or at least be able to point us in the right direction of like where you used to work. Or actually, sorry, no, wasn't there like some guy that hired an assassin that you got masterwork crossbows from?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was a bounty hunter that you guys left on another island.
Yeah, no, but what didn't she mention that she was hired by someone specific?
Yeah, that was Gobus Ulkmolog. That's the guy you're trying to find.
Okay, cool.
That's the person
Huzzah, that's why we're here. Perfect.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's just the like.
May I recommend some sort of orc lore check to try to figure out where we can start looking to find this guy?
I'm not gonna make him roll an orc lore. Mug.
I like how it's just kind of. Do I need to use my oracle? No.
No, Mug. You know the place to. Everyone knows the place to get information. You go to the seediest tavern in the city.
Yeah.
Greenhouse?
Okay, so let me get this straight. We
Yeah.
have to do another pub crawl.
You don't have to do another pub
Well,
crawl.
What I'm hearing is we
Well,
do another
okay.
pub crawl.
Well, here's the thing, and here's why I'm worried about this. Like, we're going into the place with the most information, which means the place with probably the most pictures with my face on that says "kill him for money."
Yeah, that is exactly what's going
So
on.
perhaps before we make any sort of thing, is there anyone in the party that would be good at preparing some sort of disguise for Mug, even if not
Well,
to like
Can I craft
Just-
it?
Like I was going to say, what role are we aiming for here?
'Cause
Well,
don't
I'm
have
not- I'm
a
just like-
kit, but I mean, I'm assuming crafting is the thing to use. I got crafting.
Miss Brisby, a moment aside, if you will. Over here.
Oh, over here. Okay. Okay.
2 silver coins. If you could make it a convincing war paint while also putting a mustache on him.
I overhear him and slap him and just no.
I told you we should have been over there, not over here. I mean, we were closer to Mars, obviously.
Speak up next time.
Over here is at base 2.
See, I couldn't hear what he said. He's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is it considered?
Well, yeah. So like some sort of.
It is okay. So, from what I'm understanding, is you are going to use the impersonate action, which is a secret check.
Oh.
God, I hate this system.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I
the thing
hate
is
this
though,
system.
you again. I mean, you
Well,
guys.
wouldn't the rest of us know by looking at him whether or not the disguise was like passable or not even close?
I mean, you're changing his appearance.
I mean,
Yes, but if we are making it.
Okay,
to
so
make it look
here's
like, you know, the dude over
God,
Well,
I
there.
hate
well,
this system.
here's how
Well,
I
here-
will rule this.
well,
Okay.
here the thing about what I assume about war paint, like war paint and stuff like that, is like you guys could draw as many scribbles on me as you want, but we won't know whether or not they actually look like what it would normally look like until an actual regular orc was looking at them from not here, from here.
I mean, with
Meaning not me, and I don't know about the other one.
I have a mirror.
well, the thing is, you know about. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna. What's your bonus to Orc lore? Like 4? I'm gonna go with 4.
All right, now we're finally okay.
Okay, no, you're good.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, my orc lore is +4.
Yeah, I figured it
Yeah, I
was.
was like, okay, if we have a mirror, then we're good.
I will give you knowledge of one of these other holds that you can disguise yourself as. You can go ahead and pick one.
All right, are you DMing me or?
No, I'm
alright.
asking you to choose. There's 4 other clans on this island. If you want to, you will gain knowledge of their. Oh, you also know the tribal pattern of the bounty hunter that was sent after you.
Oh right.
So yeah.
It's because it's been a minute since I read it. So there's 4 other tribes on the island. Do we have names or is it in the
It's on the map.
on the map?
Boop.
Oh, okay. So it's like
The green one.
oh, okay.
The blue one too.
Your green one.
I lost track of map. All right, and which one did we say that my character was actually a?
You
part
are
of?
from Ulk Molog.
Okay, so I am from Moloch.
Yes.
It's been a bit since I wrote the characters. All right. Well, we'll go with the Norlombric.
Norlombric, okay. Now, I will say this is going to be probably a special ruling that there's probably a feat for, but I'm going to ignore it for the sake of I don't want to look this shit up.
For the sake of who cares, this is enjoyable.
Yes. I will say whoever is applying the disguise will be the one to use for the DC to recognize you. It will be their deception check. Not check,
All
but
right,
deception DC.
All right, so we're figuring out who has the highest deception thing.
Yes.
All right, deception. Not me. It is not
Let's
me.
see. -2.
Yeah, I'm also -2.
William, how about you? I think you're probably the best one.
4.
You're 4?
Better than me.
No. For what?
Deception.
Deception.
Oh.
4.
Deception? My deception's a 1.
It's still the best one.
4 years ago,
Okay,
and
so
I got real low, and I
God damn it.
So me?
nothing.
what is yours, Colette? 2? So
What's going
I have examined the
on?
NPCs.
Oh dear.
Mug,
It's our best bonus of +2.
Jonathan
God damn it, no.
God damn it, John.
will
Oh, no.
actually. Yes, because Jonathan actually has the highest deception amongst all of you.
Yeah, I
He's a
believe
+4.
it.
Contrary to popular belief.
God, poor
Well,
Jonathan.
At the very
Man.
least, like, he applies it, and if it's, like, really bad, I'll look at it in the mirror and just be like, fuck off, no.
So the deception DC to recognize you will be 14, which is the highest of all the party members that are on the ship.
Got real low and
William, how the fuck is your... I thought your deception was higher than that.
No.
What? No,
How have you been deceiving people? Your
he's been
society check?
diplomatic. There is a difference.
I think he's been using his society check to deceive people. Damn
He
you
hasn't
and
been
your...
lying to anyone.
Yes, he has. He's been lying to us all.
That time it went poorly for us, and we switched the plan like 3 times.
All right, tell me when in hell diplomacy does not involve a little bit of lying.
What
when
part
you're being
of lying
honest.
doesn't involve a little bit of diplomacy?
Exactly, so it's like, they're interchangeable. Just roll with it.
Okay,
Just have a
anyway,
talk skill.
for this, yes, your deception, you have a DC 14 disguise on you.
All right. I mean, at this point, I feel like it probably would have been better if I just stealthed my way through this entire place. I have a stealth of 5.
That's not bad. Alright,
That's
so
higher than me.
just fucking kill him. This shit.
when you go past the city walls, you see that the layout of this place starts descending into multiple levels, kind of like a quarry. And Mug knows that the best bar is, of course, in the deepest level of the quarry.
Oh, of course.
It's only the best bar.
All right.
It is the... It's the Wrestler.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. And turned around and was like, all right, so these are the bar. Like how many bars are in here roughly?
3. There's the Wrestler. There is the Opportunistic Greeter. And then there is the Pit.
All right, so the Wrestler, the Greeter, and the Pit.
Yes.
All right, so
And the last one's at the deepest level?
Yes, the Wrestler is at the deepest level. Not the Pit. You thought it would be the Pit. But it turns out that... Mug would know this, but Mug... the Pit was once the deepest bar. But then they decided to dig deeper, and then it became the not the deepest bar anymore.
Yeah, and I worked more at the lower levels than I did the higher levels. So the Wrestler is the bar I've been to the most, followed by the Pit, and then the Greeter. So, for my sake, if we do split up, I will have to probably go through the Greeter, because that's the one with that's the least likely for people to recognize me, since the least people I know are there.
What if we don't split up?
What?
I mean, that's a good plan.
I said if.
What if we don't split up?
Okay,
Alright,
Greeny,
fair,
there is no if.
Sorry, look.
It's obviously a when you split up.
Yeah, let's all take a job from the jobs list and then just split up.
Look, I'm just saying that I'm going to try to avoid actually being in the Wrestler as much as possible.
It's
because
okay.
that has the most likely chance that someone I actually know is there.
Yeah. Oh no,
we got
no,
you.
you're
We
fine.
got you. We're just taking the
no,
piss.
absolutely. Just like
God damn it!
Barlgo
No, I
taking
did it
the
now.
piss. Yeah, you sure did.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is,
We're all just giving a piece of our mind. It's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, because the Greeter is the one that's closest to the outside of the city, and the Wrestler's one at the bottom. Outside affairs are more probably talked about in the Greeter, and internal affairs are more likely at the Wrestler.
Most likely, yeah.
I tell me if at any point my trying to bullshit Mug knowing stuff is a wrong idea.
No, I'm gonna roll with it until I correct you.
Okay, so probably I guess
Join us, Greeny.
I don't know. I'm trying to be like, what makes the most sense? Tired brain. Think of something.
Absolutely.
Tired brain's pretty good.
We're doing good. Doing good.
All right.
Carry on.
Yep.
So
Carry on my wayward son.
If we go to the we go to the greeter, we might be able to at least find out like in terms of like if any like increase in bounty hunters are showing up lately aside from just the one that we encountered, because if they're just passing through to get jobs and stuff like that, they'd probably just go to that one. And so we find out if we have any other people we have to deal with in the immediate vicinity.
Yes. Alright, you head into the greeter, and it's crowded. You don't see... It is so crowded that there are people standing. And you hear the drumming and singing of a mighty orcish war song. But you can't exactly make out the words because there's just cacophony of conversation going about this place. And there's a poor orcish bartender running to and fro, passing out the drinks.
I try to think back to what day it is today. Like the general date.
Fudge. I didn't set the date on this thing. You know what? Using our zodiac calendar bullshit.
Don't
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to literally bullshit a holiday that would make this place extremely busy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go.
Basically, I'm trying to like, right, it's insert day here. This is the day that this tavern was founded, so they're having a special discount. I didn't think about that.
Kansas the 17th.
Yeah. So
Lepus the 1st? Crap, we're way later in the year than I thought we were. You know what? It is Lepus the 11th. Actually, no, it would not have been that slow. Lepus the 6th.
Lepus the 6th, right.
Yes. It is the anniversary of this bar, you said.
It's the anniversary of this bar opening.
Mm-hmm.
So
what anniversary is it, exactly? How many years?
Do you have any already established lore for how old this place is?
Nope.
Alright. It is currently the 80th year this thing is.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, 80 years. Okay. Oh, I just noticed the roll. Okay. Oh, I like it though. Okay, so yeah, this has been a.
Look, I would have been panicking if I rolled like a 2.
It's impressive that this place has lasted 80 years, considering that it has. You don't recall it, burning down or changing names because someone got punched and was forced to sell the place, or it's impressive that it's been 80 years as the enthusiastic greeter.
That's why they're so celebratory. It's like this one's 80. The pit is I think going around 52, 53, and the wrestler is only on like 15.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, it is so crowded in here, though. You're gonna have to bump shoulders in order to even attempt to move.
Oh no.
Make reflex saves, all of you.
No, reflex save. Fuck.
Hey, I'm not.
DC. Yeah, let's make it 14. Why not? Let's give it a pretty low number.
Mug was better at it than I am because he gets to the place.
Yeah. No,
Ooh.
remember this is when I
Okay,
visited
well.
the Leafs.
Fuck.
This was Leafs visited the place. Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Leafs
those of
visited
you
one.
who
I don't
failed-
know about it, but like.
Those of you who failed, you now have beer on you.
I just
God
don't
damn
stop
it.
to tell people. I'm just on top of some random orc right now.
You probably just on top of me.
Orcs too.
You and Mug are helping each other dodge.
It was like Ratatouille.
And
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm pulling a mug. Do you have
Grognak,
eyebrows?
you yourself have an entire tankard spilled onto you.
And then wasn't even paying attention.
No,
And
it
I've
was-
been hiding behind him this whole time, and it gets onto me.
I put Ratatouille and pulling in Mug like.
Oh, you're pulling a Ratatouille to help Mug dodge?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is weird, because I rolled a higher roll than you, so
So I was assisting. Yes. Stop rolling. You only rolled a 1.
that's really how that works. Yes.
Yeah. Hey. Plus 19. Yes.
That's totally how it works.
You
Just don't look in. Just don't look at the numbers. It's fine.
You look through the crowds, and you do spot a bulletin board that is just packed with people who are enjoying the celebrations inside the greeter. And on that bulletin board, yeah, you do see some posts, but unfortunately, as there's a malleable sea of celebrations going on, it's kind of hard to make it at the distance that you're at. Might have to get closer.
Be right back.
Yes.
You're getting closer.
If we lift Mug up, will he get a better view?
Grognak
Sorry.
could probably
I-
lift him up.
I- sorry,
All
grab the
people
drink.
to lift up. You're picking. Okay.
I grabbed the drink. Brother.
You what, Mug?
I grabbed the IRL grabbed a drink.
Okay.
Like I grabbed some food because I was getting a bit hungry and stuff like that. So did I miss anything? I thought you were just describing people getting beer spilled onto them.
No, you see the bulletin board, but unfortunately, because of all the people that are moving in front of it, you can't exactly make out what's on the board itself. The very top thing is advertising for a polka band, though.
Oh, what?
A polka band!
Okay, that's not what I thought you said
Oh,
at first. But
Yeah, a
I
polka
thought you
band,
said
you
a
know?
pork, like a pork band, like they're banning pork. You're not allowed to eat pork anymore.
You know what? Sure, why not, okay? They want someone who can oink very precisely.
No, I meant like they're trying to ban the whatever. Right. So polka band. Right.
Actually, they're banning polka.
Yeah. Actually, the thing is that like when you said polka band, I thought you said polka band, and I thought you said pork band. So it's like I thought you were trying to ban these things, not get us to quickly do them.
So, Colette, I know you rolled perception anyway, but remember, it's got to be a secret roll.
All right, I hold Colette up to quickly try to see if she can.
Yeah,
Make
I'll give her a +2 circumstance bonus then on this check, bringing it to a total that I have secretly rolled, which
3.
is actually higher than what she rolled herself. So this is fine.
It's fine.
You can make out some wanted posters on there.
Oh yay! Anybody I recognize other than Mug?
No one you recognize. There are some names on there, but
Is
no
there
one-
even one for me?
Huh?
Is Mug on there?
Mug is on there, yes.
Okay. What about William's friend?
Oh, Henry Morgan?
Yeah.
Henry Morgan is not on there.
What about Nisbet?
Nesbit? No, Nesbit's not on there.
Okay. So what are some of the names like?
They are names that I will tell you after the session because I do not feel like making them up right now.
Now, are they also wanted for
Zip
crimes
up.
related to Mug's crimes or no?
No, they are wanted for different things. One includes the refusal to participate in a duel. One includes instigating a duel. And one includes refusing to instigate a duel.
One is for eating pork.
And one is for eating pork. Actually, you know what?
No,
They're
another-
all guilty of eating pork.
Yeah. No, I got it. All right. So the Tuscany players are looking for a boar and attempting to acquire one. They all got put up for ransom. This joke was a lot better in my head. It's fine.
Up. We're about to expose the illegal. We're going to expose the illegal pork trade here in the underground of this.
Yes, despite the fact that there is a pig ranch inside of this hold. Yeah, no,
They're just really good at bragging.
There's just it's it's totally underground pork trade.
We're in a quarry.
Well, it's not underground though.
People.
Well, it's about underground level.
No, it's not. It's not underground though. I mean, it's below sea level, but it's not underground. It's just open air.
I really love the idea of like a pig dentist that works down here, like someone that does dentistry for pigs, and they say, "Bring your boars to get bored."
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna move on. No.
Well, they've got to practice basic drills.
So we're looking for a seedy person for information. Anyone got a farmer's hat?
There are.
Anybody have an 8-track?
You know what? There are 3 people with farmers' hats.
God damn it. Enough about the pork and enough about the pork we're trying to save by bacon after all.
Well, okay. Yeah.
All right. So
I was gonna try to continue the session, but no, that's great. All right, yeah, we're here now. What I was gonna say
we've done
is
too many not serious RPGs.
Oh no, it's great.
This is great. All right, so
I've got so many. No, like legitimate question. Yep. Sorry. Okay, so on the board there's there's Mug's thing.
Yes.
What does it say to do if you are like trying to check in on it? Like, like this is a cork board. There's information. What is like
it is.
This isn't like a movie or some shit where it just says name, price, dead or alive.
No, you are right. You are right. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's
start there. Contact Gulbus Ulk Molog.
Okay, does it say where?
No, but Mug would probably know that Gobus does sometimes frequent this bar. He goes between all the bars. But it would be possible, most likely, the most likely place to find him would be the military base. Like the barracks of this place.
Okay.
Since he is part of the military.
Of course.
Who wants to pretend to be a bounty hunter for a little bit?
Oh, I was just gonna say, who wants to instigate Mug into challenging this guy to a drinking competition?
What? Look, okay, single combat, not drinking combat. And not both.
God damn it. Fucking tore the scab again.
I think we'd get in trouble for dueling under the influence if we tried that.
Dueling under the influence, as if there haven't been several duels that have involved drinking. You actually know of the infamous duel between Larry Ulkamolog and Steve Ulkamolog, where both challenged themselves to the same duel somehow.
What?
And somehow lost.
Yes, they both lost against themselves.
Does that also mean they both won?
Nope. There's no winners. There was no winners that day. Everyone lost.
No, the audience won, but that's
no, not even. It was sad. It was a display of drunken stumbling, leaning on tables, and occasionally running into a wall. It was the saddest display.
The person who was paid to fix their medical bills or to bury them were happy that day.
No, even then.
And all
they
the money
were roused.
That was placed on bets just vanished into the ether.
You know when you have a blanket that is one size larger than your bed and it's like the most comfortable thing ever?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, the person who had to heal those duelists, they had that going for them. But then they were roused from their sleep by some fucking idiots drunkenly dueling in a bar.
Saddest thing you've ever described.
This is a very specific deep cut.
I've
It
had
is
this
very
happen
specific,
to me.
yes.
Sin is just
obviously.
remembering his last family reunion.
What was the last family reunion? That was a while ago. Oh well. So
I mean, real family reunions are one of those things that's like you see in movies all the time, or at least I remember hearing about movies all the time. I don't think I've ever actually heard anyone ever talk about a family reunion once.
I definitely won't be.
PoopRat and I probably have some. PoopRat and I could have some tales.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I feel like only the strange family members come to our family reunions.
Oh,
That's
that
why
sucks.
the last one we had was over a decade ago.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
It depends on what you consider a family reunion, because I mean, for me, it seems like whatever cousin's wedding is a family reunion. But then
Oh, for sure.
we had that taco night thingy at your aunt's.
Oh yeah, I remember the taco night. Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably as close as we got.
but yeah. So that is. I don't even know what fucking thread we were on before we arrived at the
Mug was
drunken
gonna
duel.
go punch one of the people with the farmer's hat. And
Okay,
ask him
you're
where
gonna
the
go
gun
punch him?
was.
No,
Grog,
no.
Grognak, do you want to? You know what, Grognak? You recognize one of the people in the straw hats as the one who accidentally spilled his beer on you.
Punch him in the face.
All right,
Riley,
make an unarmed strike attack or fist attack or whatever.
Before fucking one of our party members causes a scene, I leave so I'm not accidentally caught in this.
All
I'm
right,
trying to keep
Grognak,
a
you
low
hits.
profile.
Oh God. He
Bet a
is
nickel for every bar fight we've had to get suddenly involved in. I have.
he is flat
too
on
many
his ass. It is start. Everyone is shocked, and then
They start cheering.
I guess for that drink you get a 5-finger discount.
I high five.
yeah,
Kieran.
they do start cheering. You know what? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
They
it's
go,
a
yeah,
rowdy
look at him.
bar.
He knows how to sell. He knows how to celebrate. Yeah, and then someone's gonna punch you.
Yeah. Bert. Yeah.
Okay,
Regular
I'm
old
gonna
hockey
just
game.
use this generic attack. I think it would be the same thing regardless of. Ah, it's fine. It misses anyway.
Yeah, he was too drunk.
He was too drunk. Yeah, he goes.
He
to,
missed
like,
me and hit another guy.
Oh, yep, and then that guy starts throwing punches, but he misses, and then it's just gonna start a chain reaction of people throwing fists. And
That's how a
people
good
catching
bar fight
hands.
starts.
You hear bottles breaking.
I just want to drop kick someone and try to start a dominoes effect.
Okay, do it. Nope. As you attempt to
Fall on
drop
your
kick
ass.
someone, as you
Push
attempt to
myself
drop kick
off him.
someone, you just hit solid ass with your feet. You don't they don't even move. It's just king. And then you
Look,
feel
tight glutes.
yeah. And then he's
I
going
heard
to
a buns of steel, but this is ridiculous.
he's going to try to kick you while you're down, William.
The boot with the glutes.
Not
Oh
the nuts.
god.
That's the nuts.
William, what's your AC?
That's a crit.
That
That's
is a
just a crit.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh god.
It was definitely the nuts.
Every single person in that bar felt second and third hand pain.
The bar just echoes with one big oof.
Kieran, I'm tagging you in.
Nope. You're not being tagged in. I'm dragging
Grab
you
your
out.
ankle.
Yeah. No. I'm dragging you out.
I'm out of the bar, and even I felt that.
Yeah, so Mug, you just see
William, have you ever heard of the term comeuppance?
Mug, you just see Grognak and Kieran dragging William out of the bar, and William is just clutching his gonads.
It's a case of like, I'm outside of the bar. I didn't even witness it. I still felt the disturbance in the force.
That's what it was.
It's a fucking shockwave rang out.
Yeah, not too many midichlorians in William now.
He's now down to 1 midichlorian. Oh god.
Where we go now, guys?
What happened to you? Modiri
didn't
will
happen?
just look at you, William.
What didn't happen?
I can't. Can't
Yeah.
It was a
This
nutty
is a-
experience.
This is my type of place. She just smiles
Yeah.
and heads on in.
I just imagine that she like opens the door and then just immediately elbow slams someone.
You know what? Sure, yeah, let's see how she does. And you know what? Ilaria is gonna be here too. She's gonna,
You know, an elbow would be in exactly nut hitting range.
Ilaria would be in nut hitting range. No, I won't make her be mean.
Can start an opera club after this.
Yeah, Ilaria
I
punches
really
someone.
shouldn't be eating whenever
Modiri punches
Straxium
someone.
just say random shit.
Yep, nope, they're gonna start joining in the brawl. Alright.
No, it's funny. There's no alcohol or drugs over here. There's just sleep deprivation.
The best drug.
Okay, put him down. Put him down.
Because it's free.
Yeah, that's what they're saying to William when he goes and visits the hospital. Shit.
She has,
Put him down.
She has our skittish kitty that does not like to be held. And he is definitely doing his best to try to claw his way out of her grasp. So what about you, Colette? How are you doing? People are just starting to brawl above you.
I just dash into the kitchen where I know I'm comfortable in.
You dash into the kitchen?
Yep.
Okay, you see 2 orcs just hustling and bustling, making food.
I just join in because I'm like, I'm just gonna avoid whatever
You're gonna be employed?
temporarily. Yeah.
Okay, make me a cooking lore check.
Got it.
Just gonna start working with these.
Nope.
Who the hell let this rat in here? They grab you and they just throw you into the brawling crowd.
Also, who runs the kitchen without any belt card? That's bullshit.
What's your AC?
I just love the idea of Colette being thrown out of the kitchen and Colette just screams back,
Ah! Sorry, Sorry, Colette. Yep, she does.
Oh.
As you're thrown into the crowd, you just catch one of Ilaria's fists to your side. Sorry, Colette. Didn't mean to punch you.
God, I love the idea of Colette being thrown out of the kitchen and she just yells while she's being thrown, "Your kitchen isn't OSHA compliant!"
And then just getting drop kicked upon landing. Huh? What?
I'm not having the best of times. I got punched by a fairy and then I was thrown out of the kitchen. I'm not having a good time right now.
Guys,
I want to go home.
Colette's like, bro, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I am not having a good time.
Bro?
Go back to the cheers. You guys figure out what the freak you're doing. I'm just gonna go back to my waffles.
Sit on some ice.
Where to next, y'all?
So Mug, how Okay, so we know where to. Kieran just like pretends like all this is normal at this point.
It's
So-
normal.
Hasn't it been kind of?
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is normal. It just really shouldn't be.
Yeah. Kieran just like Mug, where so you know where.
It's like one of those sitcoms where it's like you have two
Hey, hold on. He was talking.
No, please. It's fine.
No, I'm just like picturing like one of those sitcoms where they're just having a conversation in the background. It's like there's bombs going off, there's explosions. They're just having a normal conversation, like, "Hey, how you doing, bud?" Anyway.
So Mug, you no, you're fine. So there's
This pub is celebrating its 80th and final birthday.
So it seems like that guy isn't here, or I guess perception check. Is this guy currently in this brawl hell?
Yeah, what's your perception?
Oh right, this is a secret check. Fuck.
Yes.
+4.
Oh shit.
Well, that's pretty decent.
Well,
Hold on, I'll
yeah,
roll
see,
your
my
perception in
percep-
secret.
yeah, like my perception is a +4.
He is not in the crowd.
Okay.
Honestly, I was going to say your perception is so bad you went blind.
No, you didn't roll a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Actually, you
So,
rolled
yeah.
a 3, but...
Fun.
Okay, so basically, if you combine my 17 and your 3, how did I roll it? Okay, wait, how did I'm guessing 3 is what the base roll was, I think is what you mean.
Yeah,
No.
3 on the die plus
Okay.
4.
Plus 4 for
Wait a
7,
minute.
yeah.
So I assume mine didn't. Yeah, it's fine.
No, you rolled really well, he's just not in here.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Then yeah, Kieran's like, doesn't look like he's in there. Do you want to go? Do your officials check this stuff out, or does this just happen?
Your orcs,
Like, if we-
happens.
It's a bar in Orcish territory. Shit happens.
No,
It's
for
very-
sure. But
it's
like,
very
if we
similar
call
to-
the
This happens every
constable, basically what Kieran is asking is if we can empty out the garrison of a lot of staff trying to break this stuff up so that more damage doesn't happen to the area, or if this is just like
The garrison
natural.
is probably half of the garrison is probably in there, part of the fight.
No, for sure. But if we can get the other half of the garrison here and part of the fight, that makes talking to that guy a lot easier. Because if he was willing to throw you under the bus enough already, who do you think is gonna like allow you to try to get an honest stool out
Oh,
of him?
son of a bitch! I had a map for the city and everything, and I just didn't use it. Fucking no, that's it. No, it's not being used. I refuse now.
Session over. Good night.
It'll be used for the next one.
It'll be used.
This
Yeah,
one
it
is
will.
So familiar by the description.
Mother fudge!
I
I give up. No, I can't. I forgot that I had the
7
town
years
map
ago,
prepared.
Okay, in our defense though, it's been
And
like
get
how many
real
sessions
low
since we've
and
actually been in
Yeah, and I was focused
And I
on
say-
building a manor.
What's going?
Wasn't me.
To be fair, that's what I thought the session was gonna be.
To be fair, so did I.
Then why did we go
We
on to
talked
this?
about this. Come on.
I know we talked about it, but I will tell you that
I
yes, I
did.
actually did build Oscar Hildebrand's manor finally.
Well, I mean, this will all work out in some way, shape, or manner.
Okay, listen, you. You know what? A guard recognizes you.
Not like that. It's like our new players. It's like fuck you. This one person is suddenly sent.
You know what? Actually, I will have the people make a perception check against you.
Have you just been forgetting to do that because of the?
Yes, I have been forgetting to do that, but now I'm not.
God, of course.
Like memory.
Hey!
I still.
One of the orcs stumbles out of the bar. You! I know I know you.
You know me? I only just got here.
You're a mug, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to mug you.
Huh? No. You're the wanted dude.
You have
No,
his
no,
mug?
no, sir. He's not gonna mug you.
No, you're the wanted dude named Mug.
Oh,
No, sir. Your mug is inside the bar
I
still.
don't have your mug. Like,
Why would you
sir,
name a mug?
Sir, you seem to have been very familiar with your mug. Like, I'm sorry, I can barely understand you with the way you are right now.
No. Listen, I challenge you. To
Sir,
combat.
we're not gonna mug
Dude,
you.
Okay, dude, it looks like it's a challenge for you to stand up at the moment. Just calm down.
I just punch him repeatedly and knock him out.
Okay.
I am not
Okay,
going to
Grognak, roll your
cause
unarmed strike.
Grognak just like dives out of the bar and onto this guy.
Yep, that's a hit.
Just like
Not a crit. but a
hammer
hit.
space.
Dog!
Grognak diplomacy.
So while
Sir.
Grognak is doing that, I just turned to. I can't remember anyone's names. I turned to the person who was talking to me.
Hi, Kieran.
Kieran, sorry.
All good.
I was like, honestly, another good thing to check. I was like, if we're looking for more information quick while we're working our way down, because the military base is farther down, we might be able to see other taverns, because they'll probably be less populated since everyone's busy over here.
Well, we can.
Damn.
I don't think that was a critical hit against Grognak, was it?
It was, yeah. His AC is
Alright, fair
16.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, so Grognak take 14 damage.
Damn.
Well, seems like this guy is maybe he's got a badge on him. Maybe we can use that to get in.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, he's out.
All right. Kieran's gonna sift his pockets.
He is a laborer. He has a
He
small...
was in labor and you just kicked his ass?
Yes, he was in labor.
You know, some people maybe they call
That's
that
how
a
orcs give birth.
road.
Yeah.
Just
So yeah,
punch it
Kieran.
out.
Kieran just like
Gotta punch him in the face repeatedly, and then the baby pops.
no, that's not all right.
Sorry.
Kieran just like lifts this guy's work badge and like. Yeah, Kieran just like lifts this guy's work badge. It's like, all right, well, we've got our way into the office.
Yeah, I get it.
That
Have a
part doesn't
clearance.
matter. We just need to carry this. Well, no. So here's the thing. What Kieran's plan is that we carry a passed out orc, and if anyone asks us any questions, we just say we're getting him to bed, and we're taking him.
Or
Okay, sure.
we
All
get
right.
brains.
Yeah, basically, like that's like Kieran is basically going for the less absurd version of Weekend at Bernie's right now.
Hold on. What was her suggestion? I didn't hear it all the way.
Fully
You're
absurd
drunk.
version of
That's
Weekend
the
at
sad part.
Bernie's.
You're not even
I'm
drunk
not
enough.
drunk. No, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what Kieran is saying. So this guy is a laborer, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is reasonable that this guy, if he was like not wanting to crash at his home, would be asked to be taken to the barracks to sleep it off.
Yes, that is very reasonable.
So it would be reasonable for us to pose as his friends, saying just like, and if anyone asks us any questions, we say we're just setting him down to sleep somewhere.
Okay, that sounds good.
And that is our way into the barracks to be not noticed until we do whatever shit we're going to do when we get in there.
Okay.
That sound cool?
It takes 5+ people to do this.
I mean, he was
Well,
quite rambunctious. Each of you need to take a limb.
Yep.
A limb.
Well, so here's
All
the
5
thing.
limbs.
It's the 80th anniversary. So like this guy is probably wasted.
Anyone? If anyone
That's
wants
why
to
he's
make
passed
either...
out, not because we punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, even though he has a bruise.
That was just from he was drinking too hard.
Yeah.
Wow, William. All right, nice.
Well, it's like they're orcs. Is there going to be any questions if someone says he passed out at the bar and he has a bunch of bruises on his face? That's just like orc shit at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is orc shit.
We've pre-established this.
I know.
Can you tell that there's bruises though with the war paint on?
Doesn't matter.
His nose is sideways.
And on someone else.
All right, so you all
God.
Mug leads you
Just-
to the barracks, and there is an orc receptionist.
Yes, the receptionist.
Joker, flashbacks.
All right. All right. How are you all doing tonight? She says.
We're just trying to get friend here back to his bed. As you can see, he's very drunk.
Yeah. I ran into him earlier today. Yeah, go ahead.
Happy 80th.
Happy 80th.
And then just like sort of looks at Mug because Mug would know this office and which way to go.
Yes, Mug, the lieutenant's office is through a little courtyard type of thing. And through this... I'm trying to think of how to describe the barracks in total. So there's this lobby area, and then you have the hallway surrounding the courtyard itself, because there's like outdoor training areas and whatnot. And past the outdoor training areas is the office of the lieutenant for this barracks. Which is...
Oh, and
Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine.
And...
Sorry. All I was gonna say is just like, whenever we set this guy down, just as like a prerequisite, like whenever we set this guy down, Kieran just puts like an empty mug in the guy's hands.
Okay.
Just like has one in the pack from wherever. Just like whenever we set this guy down, mug in his hands, no questions asked by anyone.
Alright. As you go through the courtyard, you see plenty of people trying to punch the straw dummies that are used for archery. And you actually see a dude with an arrow in his shoulder. And he doesn't care. He's drunk. And he's going, "Whoa, happy 80th!" He rips his shirt off, starts running through the courtyard.
With the arrow in his shoulder?
Yep, with the arrow in his shoulder.
Well, you know, with a fletching young man like that.
Yep,
Yeah, did that one pick up? Good.
that one picked up.
Good.
I picked up and I want it put back down.
It's the arrow in the knee they have to worry about.
You go to the end of the courtyard,
Right.
and there is a small tent. Mug, you know.
Well,
that this is
unfortunately, he was
the-
given the cold shoulder.
God.
Mug, you know this tent is kind of like a meeting area for the lieutenant and his sergeants.
And it's a gym tent.
And are you gonna check there, or are you gonna go to the office?
Well, no, so it's for the lieutenant and his adjutants.
That's what I just said.
He
Yes.
did just say that. I was trying to ignore it.
Wanted to make sure you heard it.
Well, I heard it better than oil dervs, so let's move on.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. Okay.
No, yeah, sorry.
So, do you want to check
Can you tell that I'm awake?
the tent or the
Alright,
office?
And we know we. All right. So we can either go to the tent or the office, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Does there seem to be any movement in the tent?
You hear shuffling of footsteps in there.
Every day I'm shuffling.
And you hear soft voices that are muffled by the thick hide that the tent is made of.
Given all the drinking that is going on, I am not sure if I want to try to interrupt anything going on in that tent. Bum chicka bum bum. So.
Well, you also hear and then
Wow, they're really
the
going at it.
dropping of someone or
Right.
a heavy object of some sort, possibly.
There's
Okay.
BDSM going on there.
Yeah, it's like, it's really
I
going
want
at
to
it.
go home.
The do a hidden medicine check to see if that sound would have been, or a perception check to see if that sound is definitely of somebody injured or somebody just lifting a heavy object?
That was an injury. And it
Alright,
did not
take it.
sound.
Roughly.
It did not sound of the kinky kind.
Because I totally know.
That shouting sounds kinky wherever that's coming from.
I'm,
The,
I'll give
the
you a
shouting is
guess.
coming from the entire courtyard. There are orcs stumbling about. There is.
Walker's presence is always felt.
I like.
You'll try to
What is it?
stealth over there. Okay, what is your stealth
Wait, hold on.
DC?
We both have stealth. We're both very stealthy.
I have a 4, so it'd be 14.
14. Okay. What about you, Mug?
There's
my-
There's 3 closed doors between us, by the way, just in case you're curious.
Hey.
Well, I thought this was like barracks, so I thought they were tents. Are they more like cabins?
It's no, they are like
My stealth is
tents.
+5.
But
so you can go like near a flap and kind of like
yeah, you can go near a flap and like peek in.
Oh no, sorry, I wasn't responding to you, Cassie. I was responding to.
Oh, okay. So
I was
let's see.
responding to the screaming in the distance, as it was commented as.
Alright. But yeah, like I have a stealth of +5.
+5. Okay, so 15. Let's see.
Oh, I thought you meant the 3 closed doors. Okay, my bad.
Oh no!
Who goes there? An orc calls out to both of you. Mug, you have caught a glimpse of Gobus.
Alright.
Mug.
Oh, your stealth check failed.
My stealth check. I thought you said. Wait, hold on. When you said 15.
Yeah,
He chose
he
to
rolled.
use you guys as DCs, and they rolled higher than your DC.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I was like.
Because your
And-
DC is 15 because it's 10
Might
plus
as well
your
just
modifier.
come in here.
Yeah, I was like, no point in hiding from you. You already know where I am. He's like, yeah, it's me. Calm down. And I was like, I came over here trying to figure out what the hell? Like, why I'm finding myself on a wanted posters for more than the stuff I thought I was being framed for.
Look, Mug. Okay, so Gobus, as the rest of you, are the rest of you entering the tent when Mug and Colette do?
As soon as they're like called out, Kieran will be like, all right. Sets
pop
the
my
guy
head in.
down,
Helmet.
puts the mug in his hand. Yeah, it's like, all right, well, the 2 twinks and the other orc enter.
Oh yeah. Like we also picked up one of your guys being like pretty much just dead drunk. We also returned him here.
Yeah, it's just them celebrating.
Yeah, I get it. 80 years is a very long time for any place.
Yeah.
let alone a
I'm
place
pretty
like this.
sure none of us would ever live to see 80. But yet, there's that building. So, you want answers?
Yep.
Well, sorry I had to do this to you, Mug, but, you know, I had to embellish the story of what happened, you know, that night.
Oh yes, by all means. If you're already planning on letting me die, you might as well make it sound a bit more dramatic.
I mean, you know, you always... What the fuck is going on? Oh, it is? What the hell is he
Yeah.
doing?
What is wrong?
Well, you can go see on twitch.tv. So,
Oh my
playing
god,
Advance
he's
Wars.
playing
Fuck if I
Advance
know.
Wars.
he's voice acting it.
Oh,
And everyone
God.
finds it very amusing, Walker.
Woo! What's up, Walker?
Yeah, I don't know if that was
Act
her.
your heart out.
Don't worry, it wasn't
Yeah.
heard. I literally just popped over into his chat and typed it out.
Yeah. fair
Okay,
enough.
anyway, so... Well, Mug, you see, I had to embellish the story of that night. And, you know, that's just how it is. You know our profession, you know how orcs do. Sometimes you have to let someone fall so that you can rise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So then so remembering correctly, we gave like this is out of character. We gave the bounty hunter like a random like object should try to report that I was dead, right?
Yeah.
Try to sort of all right. So it's like then why are we still have wanted post of me and still trying to go after me? In
Oh,
that case, after we've after the
yeah, that
we've
bounty hunter reported you, and we haven't taken the posters down. I'll be honest, I've been kind of lazy in doing that.
Jesus.
Alright.
That's cool.
I've been busy trying to, settle into my new position.
Yeah,
Well, at least he's got honesty
I
going
hear
for
you.
him.
Promotions, especially ones that are sudden as this, I often are very messy. I can see that. Um, although not as messy as having to run for your life.
We're orcs, Smug. You know that's how it is by default. Oh, come on. You haven't lived until you've tried, you've had to run away from a Cradonian cannon shot.
Yeah,
Come on. Just stay
Hey.
dead. Just stay dead and move along. You're gonna mess up my promotion.
Old Mug just sits there thinking for a second. So I'm trying to remember like the exact time frame we're at here. Like between when Mug
The
was
slow progression of Kieran becoming an anarchist.
because honestly, there was a direction I wanted Mug to go in for this when I thought about it, and I feel like we could kind of go there, but like,
I mean, go
I'm
ahead. If
thinking-
you want to go there, I mean, you work with me on this one, okay? Let's do it.
all right.
What's the direction that you
Frankly, the direction was basically that Mug, after having been at sea with you guys for long enough, it's just like he does tend to enjoy it being like it is still has some stress to it, but it's a lot more stress free than being in the actual Orcish military with all the backstabbing and subterfuge going on.
Yeah.
So it's like he enjoyed being with a group of people that he can actually trust. So he doesn't really care to have his old life back, but he does want to not be faced to his death. So it's like
I mean, okay.
so part of me is thinking, given all the drinking going on here, do we still have the body of the drunken orc?
Yeah, you guys do.
Right. And how many other people are in this tent aside from
There are 2 unconscious bodies.
2 unconscious bodies? Right. So, who's up for me to make the dumb decision today?
Do it.
Are you going to attack him?
Do it.
Basically, it's like, while Bug does not care to be like have his life back or anything like that, he does absolutely, despite being a good person, debatably, what his revenge. So we could just kill him and have it be framed on the other orcs trying to get their promotions, since this is oh so normal for the Orcish society.
I'm just telling you right now that
However
if
you
you
wanna roll
decide,
it.
yeah,
Do it.
if you have Kieran and William's support in this, if you decide to just clock this guy and start combat.
All right.
Yeah, I'm lawful good, and this seems like orc law. It's fine.
Hold on.
William,
I have to.
you're not lawful good.
It's like I'm neutral.
William is
I'm
totally
neutral.
lawful good.
It's like, I
Lawful
am
AF.
Oh, I was gonna
Listen,
say that
Mug.
William's lawful neutral.
Okay, you
Waffle
and
neutral?
I both know that you were totally gunning for his position. All right, come on. Let's be real.
You see, if most people, you might have been correct. However, I was kind of, keeping to myself, just doing my job.
Well, then why
I
did
am
you
not the
blow?
most ambitious sort of person.
Well, why'd you blow up the warehouse?
I didn't. I thought you were the one who blamed me for that.
Yeah, I blamed you because I thought you did it.
I thought based on you chasing me suddenly to I think we were just trying to close up loose ends on what you did.
No, I didn't blow it up.
So why did you?
Kieran just holds up a. Are you bullshitting right now?
Do you want to make a perception check? A
Oh my
sense
God,
motive,
it's a
if you
fucking
will.
perception check?
Yep,
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean,
a...
Yeah, I get... Yeah, sure, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay, I will say you got a critical success.
Okay, yeah.
He is not bullshitting.
Okay, and you're not bullshitting, looking at Mug.
Yeah, it's like,
Mug is also not bullshitting. Neither of them are bullshitting. They both
Okay,
have thought
Alright.
that the other blew up the warehouse.
so,
y'all motherfuckers got played. Who gains the benefit from you from this? From you being in a high position, and from Mug being chased and nothing being checked into about this explosion?
Well,
Owner for the insurance.
no. Colette,
God, imagine if this was just some like lowbrow insurance scam that these two got like the blood feud over. Holy shit!
I mean, okay, so let's keep something.
I'm writing that down.
Let's keep something on the down low here, okay? We were about to make it, okay? Our alchemists, Mug. Do you realize what us possessing black powder would have done?
yes, black powder is very important. I would never have actually blown up the warehouse. I was told, but wait a minute.
It would
I
have
was
put us
told
on
by-
equal footing with the Cradonias. The
I think
Cradonians.
I think back to who gave me the orders to actually even be around the warehouse.
It was an orc. It was
Well, no shit.
Yardak Olkmolog. He was yes. He was another lieutenant in the military of this hold.
Okay. I was like, well, and I explained to him like I was only there because Yardik told me to look around there for an item that he had apparently misplaced or thought misplaced was around there.
Well, he told me to find you to go get that item. Like he told me to, that he found it, and he wanted me to get you to. He's dead, Mug.
Y'all motherfuckers got played.
He's yeah, Yardik's dead. He got he got killed. He got killed by a dragon turtle attack.
Is he as dead as Mug is? Are you sure?
Well,
Gobus looks at you, Kieran, and he kind of just narrows his eyes a little bit.
Just asking a question.
You might be onto something.
If there's a guy that happened to be dead from a way that would be entirely unprovable due to their body no longer being around, and they seem to be a connecting piece here.
Mr. Dysopalis, excellent investigative work. Well done.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Norbury.
oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
God, haven't got to do that for a while. That felt good. Thank you. That was good.
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So-
Needed that.
Anytime.
All right.
So,
All right. So, well, I guess that's something that's going to have to be investigated into. However, you being, new to your fancy promotion here, and not at all now wondering if you're about to be the next lieutenant killed.
yeah, I probably will be killed.
Yeah, I was like, I'll probably have to be the one to look into this. But you swear you had nothing on me being framed. You only embellished the details and made me seem even crazier than, what normally actually happened.
Yeah, and you see, yeah. Like, I only embellished the details, blamed it on you, put the bounty on your head, just in case you were out there and trying to clear your name. I could have you killed, and then, the story wouldn't get out, okay? It was,
Right. Only those things.
Only those things. Listen, Mug, come on, Mug. It's
It's what? Normal?
It's normal for us, Mug. Come on, we're orcs. That's how we do things, huh?
I don't know. That kind of seems like an oversimplification of things.
Uh,
A very broad generalization. I
Look,
mean,
human, you do
Very
not know.
true, Mr. Norbury.
Look, human, you do not know about how we do things here, okay? And William
Grognak, you got anything to pitch in? I mean,
That was just us three. The Grognak is here. Okay.
No, we all came in when the.
except for
Okay.
Colette, who's just outside the tent for some reason.
I mean, they only started. I
Oh,
mean, they mainly
right.
would care about me.
You still have your head just sticking in,
Yeah.
even though he can clearly see you.
Yeah.
What is this strange mouse thing?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
come
should
on.
Clean more.
She's living her best life.
Okay, yeah, sure. What's your deception DC?
12. No, but because we looked up her deception.
Okay, look.
This is just Ratfolk things, just like you're doing normal orc things.
Okay, you know what? I don't know what Ratfolk do, but anyway, come on, other orc guy, come on, back me up on this. You know, this is how us orcs do things, right?
Nah.
Okay. Anyway, Mug, look, I'm sorry, okay? I've just been lazy in removing the wanted posters, okay? Even though, yeah, I did give that one chick a bounty.
Yeah,
I
you
should probably
actively-
get that back from her, though. Yeah, okay.
You should
Like,
make
put a
sure that
bounty on
Yardic
her.
isn't going to try to kill and replace you first.
Well, no. Here's the deal. Like, honestly, that bounty hunter, all things considered, was very accommodating, telling us everything we needed to know. She seemed like a very nice person. And also, I'm dead. What would you possibly need to get her bounty back for if I'm still dead? She did her job, right?
You know what that is?
He's an Indian
fair.
giver.
You know what that is? No. You do have a point, Mug. That is fair. I forgot that this plan still relies on you being dead.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll take down the wanted posters.
you're right. This plan does rely on me being dead and for me to remain dead in the eyes of everyone else and making sure that nobody knows I'm alive.
Yeah. So,
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad you
Good.
understand. What's my AMX GC?
So, seriously, Yardic ordered you to just, wander to the warehouse and stuff?
Yep. Said he misplaced something. But honestly, given that he's dead, that was kind of my main guess. This had something to do with him, but
I
he's
mean, if
dead
he
too.
is dead.
Dead
Yeah,
too.
he's definitely very for sure dead. There was a
Absolutely
corpse
terribly
buried.
dead.
We
Yeah.
all for sure.
Well, we
Yeah,
chopped
like-
up
No,
the
there was
dragon
no
code
corpse
and we
buried.
find-
That's the exact point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no. Yeah.
He could be.
Basically, at this point, I don't care if I'm accepted back here or not. I'm just kind of revenge for people trying to fuck up my life, even if it did end up changing it for the better. This person is very much included on that list.
Alright. Well,
So, he's like, I'm glad you understand this plan very much involves nobody knowing that I'm alive.
yes, you are dead to the world, Mug.
Yeah.
And I will
As you will.
definitely stop spreading the wanted posters, okay?
I'm surprised you're still having him keep talking when we very clearly know where we're going.
Yeah.
Is he not- I'm
Anyway.
surprised you didn't have him be like, wait, hold up.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you
Cool,
guys
cool,
want some,
cool.
guys want any, mutton?
Are
Like,
these dorks named Dorcas?
god damn it.
No.
I'm just like,
Alright, no, just
I'm trying my best to say a line that just very definitively starts combat here in like a slightly clever way, but no.
Okay, do you want to start
Yeah.
combat?
You just have him keep talking.
well,
Well,
I mean,
okay.
do you want to start combat? Like, do we
You
need
want
to?
to challenge him anyway, Mug?
Like, no, this isn't challenging him to a single duel. We're all just going to kill him.
Oh, you want to kill him?
But
This is
Would-
I'm getting
would-
revenge here. I've been
oh, if you just want revenge, and sure, yeah, just fucking
Like,
I
shoot him.
wasn't getting
look.
that at all from his speech.
I wasn't either. None of us
Sure,
were getting
sticking
that,
off.
Mug.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I thought that he was just gonna let this guy
Look,
deal with his own shit and move on.
Look,
This
how
was an
many
amicable
times?
departure.
How many times did I have to emphasize? No one must know I'm alive before you got the implication that he'd dead.
Oh, I thought you were just telling him to do his fucking job.
Yeah.
No. What? God damn it! Look, I suck at being threatened.
Yeah, no, sorry, because he was doing his whole bit about like, yeah, I covered you up because that's just orc things. I thought you would be like, yeah, we're just doing orc things.
Yeah, I am just doing orc things. I'm killing another orc.
Okay, go ahead and
Very true. Very
Like,
true.
again, like I know I'm not very.
Okay, no, what? No, Greenie, please deliver your epic one-liner and get your shot in the face because nobody is expecting this, and that makes perfect sense.
Like I'm just like, wow, thanks everybody.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were like turning around on this and just like we're now more curious about this Yardic guy and wanted his resources to try to figure out what the fuck happened.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, this was a pleasant
I
chat.
am very curious about this Jordan guy, and I'm very curious about what happened. But this guy's not going to be much of a help, and all he is just another person that could easily. He just squealed at us about a bunch of shit, cowardly, and he could very easily just turn around and be like, "Bug's alive, kill him."
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Well,
All right, where
I'll
is
give
even
you.
my-
I'll give you one. I'll give you one turn, Mug, since no one caught on to your stuff. I will give
Literally
you.
one.
I'll give you one turn. I'll give you one turn for your ploy. Everyone else is gonna have to wait until turn 2.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just trying to find. So do I just roll a regular like?
Click on your character.
Oh,
And
here we
then go over to your character sheet, and there's an initiative
You
button.
want to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no value. Oh,
Yeah, you need to have your token selected when you do it.
all right. Well, it's 11. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I'll add you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just. Oh no! Now it feels like the
I-
mood's gone. I'm just kind of.
I'm so sorry, Greenie. I legit thought you were just like, yeah.
I thought you were bullshitting. Just
Like, okay. Part of me feels like I can't tell if you're just like this is what Greedy would do, or like, oh right, yeah, he's playing a character.
yes.
No, I know that you're playing a character. Just the how you were playing the character mode just felt like, yeah, we're just gonna move on.
Yeah, I thought that was yeah.
And honestly, at this point, hearing more about just like this, like, well,
I thought a more
What
direct...
Greenie would do would just immediately punch this guy in the face.
Yeah,
I know
a more less subtle way in order to get your point across would have been to make an attack roll.
Like I was trying to go do that, but I didn't know if I could just make an attack roll out of nowhere without you being on board.
Yeah,
Bug
go-
just seems
no,
too chill
yeah,
for
you
that.
can
Like,
totally
he just
do that.
fishes all the time.
Look, yeah, he just fishes all the time.
This is the character development when he shoots this guy in the face and
Yeah.
nobody's ready for it.
All right, Mug, go ahead and make your attack roll.
I feel like you guys don't understand that he keeps to himself usually and enjoyed the relaxation that like the slightly peaceful, more peaceful life has. And killing this guy goes some way to protect that.
All right, fair enough.
Like I feel like this makes internal.
I'm not disparaging the choice at all, nor saying that you're wrong for doing this. I would be clear about that.
Go Mug mode. Do it.
Yeah, go ahead, make your attack roll.
Fuck this guy up. Fuck.
AC 15.
Dang it!
Fuck. You do have more than one attack.
All right,
This
so
is a whole turn.
You do have to reload your hand crossbow though.
all right, so I reload and then shoot again. So that'd be like, do I have to? Would that be attack 2? Or
Yes, that would be attack 2.
Dang it!
All right.
I need to see if I have anything in my feats or what have you.
That would
Mr.
be
Norbury, did you expect
that's all
this?
your actions though for your free
Well,
turn.
no. So when he starts combat, he gets to draw both of his weapons for free.
Yeah.
I mean, I already assumed that he
Oh, right,
had
I
both.
also-
his-
fair enough.
Yeah.
I also forgot about this.
Oh. It should be part of your
Yeah.
initiative already.
It does not affect the turn order in the
It
slightest.
does not. No.
It
So I'm
is
just
not
gonna
a
keep
part of
you
the
at 11.
initiative, but we can get that added afterwards.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to change it because it's just.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
not for
there we
this
go.
time because it doesn't matter, but just like
Yeah.
for we can
All
add
right,
it to his check for
Colette,
later.
you heard 2 crossbow bolts, being shot in there.
I just entered the 10 and, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Kieran.
Mr. Norbury, did you expect? God damn it!
Did you hear that outside the tent?
No.
That's the barracks
Uh,
ring.
Yeah. Yeah. No. All right. Kieran just like, all right. Guess fucking mug, let's go. I'm gonna throw a ray of frost at nope, miss,
Okay.
and that's all for Kieran's turn.
Grognak.
Does that take reactions to cast?
It
No,
takes
but-
2, but Kieran doesn't have anything else to do.
Oh.
Shooting with my crossbow.
Nope. Everyone's
Alright,
missing.
reload and try again.
All right, attack number 2. Let's. Nope.
Nope.
I'm just like,
Okay.
The
Oh
moment-
no, this is gonna be a repeat of the lizard folk.
Yep.
I'm just sitting
Part
here
one.
just thinking like, wow, this kind of ruined the movement.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too that happened last session. After you guys came back from the dragon turtle, you provoked Alaria into basically restraining someone so well that all you had to do was kick the shit out of him while he was on the ground.
Yeah. 14. That's a miss.
14? That is a miss.
God
Do
damn it,
most
everybody.
people only have a +3 to their attack.
I'm pretty sure
As it
Grognak has
turns out-
more.
Only on the crossbow, it's a +3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grognak has like a +6 on his regular.
I was just
Yeah,
wondering
my
if mine was
fist and
abnormally
my
low or
axe.
something, but nope.
All right,
No.
Mug.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't using my
Oh.
my intelligence to the roll. So right, that's why it's weird. So it's 4 + 1. It's 5. That's 16.
16? All right, that is a hit for 5 damage.
damage.
Okay.
And I use the. Is it this? It's this. I use
Haha!
that to give a bonus to Grognak, to Mug.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now is it my turn?
Yes. AC 13 to hit this guy now for you.
All right. So I have to reload and shoot. Goddamn.
That's a crit.
That
Yep.
is a crit. Roll critical damage.
All right. Which one's the critical damage?
The
one.
button that says roll critical damage.
You fucking liar.
If only.
fuck.
Like,
I've been had. No, on the in the chat, there's a button that says roll critical damage. I'm
Oh,
not trying to dissuade you here. Sorry.
I was looking at my like character sheet or something.
Okay, 6. Not bad. Ah!
Yeah.
Why, Mug? I was gonna let you go! You could... Why? I wasn't gonna squeal to anyone. But alright. We're doing orc. We're doing orc things.
Don't like that. Hey, that was only my second action.
Oh, that was... Oh, that's right, that is.
All right. Like, do I get to run up and do that, or is that how?
You make a melee attack and then reload in one.
You would have to stride and then make the attack. But yeah, you could do
Oh.
that.
Okay.
So it would be striding, and then you would use attack 2 on your melee weapon.
Just straight up walking into the fireplace.
Nope.
Ah!
Roll for fire damage.
Oh shit!
God damn it.
Cast fireball, but it's already in the room.
All right. So
That'd
Damn,
be a miss.
that was so close
Alright,
too.
Even with the flat-footed.
okay, even with the pop You already had to do a bunch of lying to get you here in the first place. Why the hell should I trust you now?
Because you know what? You make a good point.
Just jumps on the fire. Happy 80th.
God damn
But
it.
unfortunately, I mean, if you actually are dead, then that means I can, walk free. So he's going to. What's your AC, Mug?
AC is 16.
16. Okay, so that's 1 hit. That's
Oh.
a miss. That's a miss. Okay.
All right, so he just punches me. Okay,
Oof.
let's be for 4.
Yeah. All right, Colette.
I was like, I see why you had to resort to a bunch of lying and underhanded tactics. You punch like a girl.
Yeah, well, at least I don't resort to a ranged weapon
Mug.
like an idiot.
Mug, remember Alaria.
Right, fair enough. That was an insult to Ilaria more than it was to him.
Ilaria just. Ilaria's
Ilaria
like
just-
Ilaria's just like a
Ilaria
comet,
just
a
like,
meteor.
There's a pixie ship going through. Here's a picture.
For
Deploy
Strax.
Ilaria.
For Strax, it's like Crimson Valstrax.
Alright.
Ilaria, dissuading feminism. So, anyhow.
Alright,
Honestly,
Colette.
part of my action was going to yell something that said, "This orc is saying something bad about fairies," and expecting Ilaria just to come like cruising in.
No, please don't scream. Please don't scream while we're here.
No, I'm
You just see a red dot appear on Gobus's head.
But actually, speaking of Ilaria, do I still have that?
The lion
damage, or
attacks
was
him.
that, like,
No, you still do.
I had that damage.
Yeah.
If you
Oh
don't
god,
know yet.
poor William. That health bar.
Yeah, that was from one punch. Oh, sorry, kicking the
One
Grognak.
punch.
Right.
How much range does my thing have? I know it's 30, but I mean, is it... Okay. The campfire there was giving me an idea.
Okay.
I kind of want to throw off my fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it on him. I'm gonna throw like here. That way the splash damage doesn't hit Mug.
Okay. Let's see. What's the reflex DC? Of Alchemist fire?
How much taller is Grognak?
Oh,
Chuck it at his back.
I meant, yeah, Grognak might be providing some soft cover.
No, I was gonna move.
No.
No, I actually.
No.
Okay.
No, you're fine. I was gonna give Sin shit if you tried to give soft cover for that.
I could probably like underhand it under between his legs or something. But it's small, I am.
Get a nat 1 and it just
Ah.
swings the
maybe
Alchemist
you should
fire right
fire
into his
his nuts.
balls.
Right in the gooch.
We call that one Vartla Ghost Flame.
I know it's a +4 to attack, but
The Brisby special.
you know, see it.
It would be
So
the
plus
item
4 to
DC.
attack. Yeah. If you made it, I would assume it would be a 14 DC based off of.
Well, that's the thing. That's a feature that she doesn't have right now. It is,
It's modern.
well, shit.
Because it's a bomb, so it could be an attack roll, not a...
Yeah. You know what? What's your class DC? I'll give you the.
Well, so if
Okay, you know
if
what? I'm
Colette
just gonna
was
say
aiming-
14. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
You know what? 15. 15. I think
It
she
might
has a
be
+3
14,
intelligence.
but-
Well, shit. So he takes 12 fire damage. Or no. 4 splash damage, because you're not splashing him directly. You're. Yeah, okay.
and the additional damage effect triggers.
Yep, he is now on fire.
This girl is on fire.
Why do they not have a fire icon yet okay, there. He's on fire. Kieran.
Yeah. I see.
Things have really heated
Song?
up.
In this heated battle, well,
I mean, you could have used the flash.
yeah. I am going to toss a produce flame
Okay.
at Adam. 19.
19, that is a hit.
Take 6.
Ah! Why?
Don't worry.
Just orc things. Don't worry about it.
These isn't orc
I was
things.
the one who was going to say that.
This isn't orc things.
I'll
We'd be
pass.
doing one-on-one if this was orc things.
Oh,
Well-
yes. 1-on-1 and the bounty hunter you hired to chase me.
Well,
And the eternal scorn of the community that Mug has to face because he can't come back because of your actions. Anyhow, yeah, that's Kieran's turn.
all right, Grognak.
Mm-hmm. Move next to him.
And nutcake.
Tack it. Damn it.
Nope.
Jesus.
I get another one
Goddamn.
right.
No,
You do
because
get another
had to
one.
you had to use an action to switch your weapons. Because you had your crossbow out, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. William.
Will
will
I am.
devise a master stratagem once I find
Take
the
him in the
button.
Did you find the button?
And a
Okay.
reminder, that's +5 again.
+5 was the masterwork weapon, so it's +4 for this because dun 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 drop kick.
You're gonna drop kick him?
Won't meet
Oh,
Buns
sorry,
of
only-
Steel this time.
Only the one.
Okay.
Only
Yeah.
one, so it's 4 damage.
4
Precision
damage.
damage because I used my thingy.
Oh my god, did you do 8 damage off of your fucking,
A fucking drop kick. Redeem.
Something has gone wrong if I'm rolling this, apparently so.
8. Oh god. Okay. He kind of wobbles on his feet a little bit from the drop kick.
It's my turn.
Mug.
Excellently crafted, Mr. Norbury.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright. One sec. I'm trying to remember which of these things is like the higher hit chance here.
Wait,
Take a
Mug,
short-
Mug. Please. Please have mercy, man. Like I said, I won't tell anyone that you're alive, okay?
Orcs know no mercy.
Alright. So Mug is just giving him just like a sort of like a dead, like almost a bit like cold, tired expression.
Okay, you know what? You
like-
you two are true
just
orcs after all.
William's just prone on the ground looking up at this. Oh shit,
There's
what's
just,
gonna
like-
happen?
And just like just sorry, I gotta move around quickly. I'm still like I was trying to look at the stats of my stuff. Like, there's like, and then get this cold, dead, like almost tired, just tired expression, just like, just staring straight into his eyes. And of course, my sword mate. I'm not allowed to do anything cool today.
No, you're not. I mean, you got
Now
2
look-
more attacks.
You've got 2 more attacks. You only have to hit a 13 because he's flanked.
Yeah.
No, you have to give up after that one. It was too
All right.
embarrassing.
There you go.
So like,
There, you hit the
so there
you
we
hit
go.
the 13.
why is there no?
Why is there no damage button?
It
Oh,
it
it's
shows
because it's
up weird.
above.
Just click the just
Yep.
click
Oh,
the damage on the
that
That
first
one
one.
actually does not finish him off. He's getting close.
I cannot do anything cool today. Okay, there
Hey,
we go.
no,
There we
no,
go.
you
Okay,
got another
no,
hit.
don't
All right.
don't roll for damage. Do you want to actually
Wait.
kill him or just knock him out?
No, I killed him.
Okay, you, as he fails to defend himself against you, you drive your short sword right through his heart.
Like,
You have
Just
that
think of it-
1 DHP with the 3.
I hate this.
2.
Okay,
2
it's
HP.
like, I give him just the cold, tired expression as the sword plunges into his heart. I just like, now you don't have to worry now anymore about the normal orc way or anybody trying to advance over your dead body. This is mercy.
All right.
Right. Yeah. So
Looting the corpses.
What does he have on him? He has.
What does he and the
No.
2 unconscious orcs in this office have on all of them?
I was
He
about to say,
has-
speaking of corpses, what the fuck about the unconscious people we've just ignored this whole time?
Oh yeah,
they're
there's
unconscious. They're
No
like-
witnesses.
they're
We kill
They're
them.
dead drunk.
No.
Grognak!
No, they're fine. No, Grognak, they're how we cover this up. It's fine.
Basically, we'll just
Put
like
some blood on them.
yeah, basically just put some blood on them. Take the. Did he have any weapons on him?
Mug, is your short sword special?
No.
You cool to get another
So-
short sword?
Yeah, we can get another short sword. So that's
Cool.
I
Just like sets the bloody short sword in the hand of one of the orcs.
Also, do you still have the ID tag of that one orc we put like in the
Yep.
All
Just-
right. Drop it haphazardly somewhere on the floor.
Cool.
All right. Gobus actually has just 30 gold on him, or not 30 gold. 30 silver on him.
30 silver on him. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, the silver is a nice bonus to this. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he has on him.
All
So
right.
he
Oh,
was
and
naked the whole time?
I mean, yes, he has his. Do you want to take his clothes?
No.
Is this gonna become
Take
the
his
Elder
paint.
Scrolls? Where you just
No.
make every
No.
corpse, naked for miles around?
Yep.
Okay,
Well, he doesn't give
Grognak,
his
you
clothes.
take his clothes.
Oh my god.
and for good measure. All right.
Look,
Mug,
Grognak, unless you have a way to hide the clothes as we leave his office considering his bloody, now ripped up clothes, we probably shouldn't leave him.
All right,
Throw him in the
Mike.
fire.
Important question: Do you want this to be a spectacle, or do you want this to just fade off now?
Who are you talking
We
to?
could
Did you
pose
person
the
in charge
body.
of
Mug
story?
to Mug.
All right.
Kieran is talking to Mug.
You want this to be a spectacle or just a video? Look, as far as everyone here seems to be concerned, I'm dead. And as far as everyone will soon be concerned, he's dead and the other two around here killed him. So I think what we best do now is skip town, look, and I will continue to keep an eye out for the lead for the other person in charge of fucking up my life.
Yeah,
But for now,
we'll keep an eye out for your Arctic and see if there's any deal with that. All right, cool. What's the Family Guy joke? It was like the Family Guy Star Wars joke that they did with the plane.
No.
We're just gonna put our hands in our pockets and whistle as we leave.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen.
You
that
know
in a
what I'm
while,
talking?
but
Yeah,
yes,
right?
I know. I vaguely know the scene, but I don't know the exact details. But yeah, no, I do remember a little bit of it. Okay.
And point being is that we're just going to leave with cups in our hands, acting like we're all drunk and just enjoying the 80th.
Yeah.
Having mugs in my hand.
Yes.
Exactly. Mugs in our hand.
Yes. Great. So that all happened. It's just, I don't know. I need to work on my telegraphing, I guess.
You're fine, friend.
All right. You see Alaria and Modiri stumbling throughout the town.
Jeez,
Modiri, we're leaving.
Huh?
We're leaving. More drinks on the boat. On me.
What?
More drinks on the boat on me.
Huh?
What?
No, they're on third base.
Pushing her towards both
Motherfucker.
directions.
Yeah, just walks over, starts leading them towards the boat.
Oh, thank God, you guys. You see Jonathan just run up to you. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That was.
You can thank us on the boat.
Yeah. I'll try to make up a really good dinner because those two.
Yeah, no, you're
Those
fine.
two.
We are
He
leaving
points
port.
a shaking hand at them.
We are.
You're alive. You've won. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You see his pimp coat has beer spilled on it and whatnot.
This is why I
Yeah,
wear
you'll-
olive. It blends in.
Yeah, you'll be fine, Jonathan. We can renounce your tales at a later date. We are going to get on the boat and we are going to leave.
All right, and where are you heading?
Fuck if I know. Anywhere that's not here. Let's go turn in the Credonian cannon. Let's
All right.
let's go do that. Let's get that off our boat because that's just a bunch of excess weight that we shouldn't worry about right now. And Kieran.
So
Kieran and William will have a discussion that'll happen later, but it happens now.
okay.
Okay.
So
Just keeping things on track,
yeah, you go to Stone Rage Mountain to turn it in, and your ship is ready. As you're gathered on the Silent Ferry, and Captain Redford goes up to you guys and he goes, "All right, she's ready. And he leads you from the Silent Ferry to, you know, you can recognize some of the battle damage on the ship, on the dock that's like, you know, down the way. But it is pretty much repaired. And she's yours. He looks to all of you. The entire crew.
Are you sure, Captain Redford?
Yeah, I'm gonna come clean about something. I've been summoned back to the front.
Fuck.
And as he looks at all of you, a Cradonian courier actually runs up to him. Captain Redford! Or Private Redford! Yes? Got some orders. Got some orders for you. Message. Oh, okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm down, soldier. Thank you. You can't say that. You're violating protocol. Oh. Okay. Sir. You actually notice that unlike Jonathan and Captain Redford, this guy has a patch on like the breast of his jacket that has 2 stars on it. And as Captain Redford opens this letter, a patch falls out of it. A patch that has 5 stars on it. Now what's this? He goes almost white as a sheet, and his face contorts in all sorts of confusion. Well, since I've just been promoted, Sergeant! He goes to the courier, and the courier salutes him. Yes, Agent Redford? I demand you explain what is going on. It's the Empire, sir, you know? Emperor Vorlin wants you back on the front. Emperor Vorlin, what do you mean? Clarify, what? I've been away from the mainland for a while. Emperor Vorlin? And, War Magister Cornwallis? They want you back on the mainland. Okay, and, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to talk with my crew about this. Yeah. I was just notifying you. By your leave, sir? Yeah, go on. And he gathers you all on the deck of the new ship. Well, this is Cornwallis. Natalie Cornwallis. Jonathan's mother. According to this letter, quite a few things have happened in the Empire since I've been away. Yeah? What's my mom? Ooh. Mom didn't tell me she was getting promoted. Yeah, well, there's a lot of things you don't know, Jonathan. Private Cornwallis. Apparently I'm under her command now, and you're under my command. And this is... I mean, I plan on giving you guys this boat. when I did return to the mainland, but I didn't think it would be as awkward as this.
Quite interesting timing, yes.
And yeah, and hold Agent Redford, if I may speak. Jonathan, Jonathan, just go ahead and speak freely. I don't care. We're not off duty, but you know, I don't care. Go on. What happened to Emperor Galvinta? I can't reveal that here. And War Magister Novala? Yeah, they're not in charge anymore. It's been some changes. Just don't worry about it. But
I hate when I'm right.
Me too.
look, it's just we both of us, Jonathan, have been ordered to go to the mainland. And we're going to be taking the ferry. And you all, Captain Redford looks at all of you. You've made me proud these few months and some of you years. Redford, when he says years, he'll look at you, Kieran, and nod his head.
Kieran will nod back.
I was preparing for this for a while. As I had this journal that I was writing because I didn't know exactly what to say in person, so thought I'd say it in here and you know, have you guys read it and you know. But yeah, she's yours. What do you want to name her?
Didn't you already have a name?
She already
Well, she
had
needs
a
a
name,
new one.
but you
Her
you can-
name will be Herbert.
No, it's a sea curse to rename a boat.
Huh?
No, it's been Colette, no. We are choosing our name for this. You're not doing this to us.
What? You wanted me to make the name.
No. But the actual shipping lore to not rename any boats, it actually is like a bad thing to do.
Oh,
I say we name it after our fine former captain. We name it the SS Herbert.
The
The
I love it.
Sherbert. Yes, Sherbert.
There we go.
Sherbert.
The-
Sherbert.
The Sherbert.
How about we call it the Wayward Sherbert? Perfect.
All in favor?
Aye.
Raise my hand, yep.
Mug? All right.
Sorry, Mug was a bit distracted and just kind of raises his hand, like kind of like some actor, like
Bit
Yeah,
bit
that's fair.
distracted
Okay.
by everything.
distracted thinking about stuff, and also his name.
The Wayward Sherbert is the new
I love
ship's
it.
name.
I was thinking of a real name, and then Strax just said Herbert. I was like, oh fuck it, we're going with this now.
Yeah, it's just like
So
what
he
is his
actually
word?
moves all of the ballistas from the ferry onto the Wayward Sherbert.
With one hand.
No, he uses Alaria and Modiri and Grognak and Barley. You guys have a lot of strength-based people, surprisingly, that are not
Thank
in the
God.
party.
Yeah.
We need it.
yeah.
So,
Well, Captain Jonathan, if you end up working closely with Mr. Nesbit, keep him safe, keep him
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, he's coming back with me as well.
That's good.
I don't want to leave though. Could you convince Mom to not have me? I mean, War Magister Cornwallis to not assign me away from these guys? Put on your military coat, Jonathan. We don't have that. We're under orders now. And plus, I'm actually now officially your superior officer. Yeah, what does 5 stars mean?
It means that it's the best. It's the best score a hotel can get.
Or it could just be middle of the road.
Well, the way I understand it, Jonathan, 6 stars are the magistrate, with the emperor being 7 stars, and 5 stars are the agents of the magistrate. Which means, you know, you and I are gonna be doing business with your mother quite a bit. Do I get to keep my coat? Yes, you get to keep your... Of course you get to keep your coat. I do want to keep my coat.
He wants to. He's coming to attach to it. All right.
I do. You guys bought this for me. Like, I know you guys have... Look, I know I haven't been the best. You know, I've missed quite a few shots, and I've hit some shots that I didn't mean to hit. But, no, it's been fun these few months.
You may not have been the best, but you have been a best. That's all we could ever ask.
Better come back in one piece,
That's not fair.
dumbass.
That's a compliment.
Of course I'll come back in one piece. I mean, my mom's probably gonna keep me secreted away in a lockbox or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Right.
Well...
And... Herbert... Keep Patrick safe, alright? Please.
I'll try to place him under my command. And
Do
I
you
will
can.
also, William, I will try to get Nesbit under my command as well.
Thank you.
And, Kieran, we'll have to discuss the wedding when this is all dealt with.
Of course. As soon as, yes.
As soon as my jobs are done for the War Magister, you, Patrick, and I, we'll meet and discuss the wedding.
Of course, of course.
And
stay
with
safe.
Those words, Captain Redford and Jonathan leave the wayward Sherbert. Yep.
Kieran's like, we still blame Jonathan. No, you know what we should do? We should send letters to Jonathan blaming him for all the things that he didn't do because he wasn't here. It's like randomly in a month. It's like perfect.
To learn sending.
Yes. All right.
Yep, that's it. All right. You guys now have the Wayward Sherbert as your ship. Let me rename the folder. The crew is now under your control. Yeah. Alright. You guys have a few leads to follow. And the captain has also given you all the passengers and stuff from the Silent Ferry.
Of course. Kieran will gather pieces of the crew together. It's like, all right, we're all
Well, who's captain now? Barley asks.
Look at me.
I am the captain now.
Diplomacy.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We don't need to have a designated captain. We can keep running things as we have. We have enough people here that can vote independently on how they feel on the matter, and we can approach it as a group. And if someone needs to come in and make the hard decision, it can be determined at that time based off of who it's relevant to.
We now have
Or-
named the vote the Socialist Sherbert.
Yes,
Fuck,
comrade.
Yes, comrade.
I'm sorry, I
We
couldn't
now all
resist.
speak very bad Russian accent.
No.
In Soviet Sherbert.
Actually shouldn't do that, but
Socialist Sherbert.
God, no.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I was gonna have Kieran just be like, "I'm the captain," but like at the same, yeah, fuck it, no. Kieran just says, I mean, who really wants to be the captain? Kieran will raise his hand.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Mr.
Sorry, my
Norbury?
throat's still dry from getting kicked in the balls. That's all.
Of course.
Okay, hold on. I just looked in chat. Why are we suddenly talking about Klinger?
Because Jonathan was still wanting to wear his coat. And I'm just
His
trying
pimp
to use
coat.
that to get out of the army.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here who knows this?
I've heard of MASH.
I'll take that as a yes.
In a few
I-
episodes.
I hear MASH frequently outside my apartment door whenever I leave because my neighbor plays it very loudly
Mhm.
in his living room.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Suicide is
bum.
painless.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Song that
Ba, ba-da-da,
never
ba.
All right, everyone. So, yes, we will
Alright.
discuss what your future plans will hold, and
It's
I
time-
will type up the captain's journal.
It's time to become
Also,
anarchists.
I didn't know where to put this, but like I changed Mug's character sheet slightly. Oh, sorry. I changed my character sheet slightly.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and stop.